I can already tell this is going to be a survival horror game. I'll regret this, huh? So you say. So you think. Aww. Oh, Lescart, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. This fucking game. Well, there's no time like the present, shall we? Mm-hmm. I know the basic premise. There he is. A man in a pot with a hammer. Could it be more straightforward? Oh, I'm gonna need to change up my mouse sensitivity here. Ooh, this feels awful. Whoa, whoa! Don't mind me, I'm just drowning myself. Whoa, I did it! How the fuck? What? Never seen it played? Oh, I've seen it a little bit. I know the basic premise. That it's just the mouse thing. And this physics hammer thing. But have I seen much of it? No. I've seen just like this first little tutorial trailer thing. Man, you've got to have just like... I can't even imagine the muscle mass you must have for that. Settings. What about settings? Oh, mouse sensitivity. Gotcha. Got subtitles. I always want to have subtitles on, no matter what. Okay. Meticulously move. Ba-ba-ba. I'm forcing a giant pointy stick into his shoulder. I would go oof too. This guy looks a little bit like a cousin of mine. Is that weird to say? Not so much the hair, but like his goatee. Okay. So you just gotta climb the tree, huh? This game, incredible thing for anger. Oh my god, his poor arm is breaking. Huh. Okay, let's meticulously lift ourselves up. There it is. There it is, baby. Now don't push yourself off. See, it's just a matter of timing. It's just a matter... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, who's the king? He's the king of the tree now. Oh!
Then starting over. If you deleted your
Ah!
the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up.
Shut up.
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much.
Ah!
Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I like the jazz soundtrack. Oh! Can you turn it up a bit? Yeah. Hopefully that's better. Fuck you, Bennett Foddy. Whee! This is the part I've seen. This little instance right here. This looks like it's gonna be hell.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
How condescending.
I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Interesting. He's trying to be supportive, but he's just being kind of a condescending ass. There's such a thing as trying to make yourself look a little too smart. I'm all for education, for education's sake, but, oh, you. Classic video games. You just gotta give the strategy. The strategy of... Man, he really jettisons himself. Huh. This man is stronger than he knows. And that's a good thing, because, you know, life is all about strength and opportunities. And whether you live to those opportunities or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that you fuck...
just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Interesting. I'm glad you pointed it out to me, Mr. Boost from the bottom with the hammer. Let's see. Oh, I can. I didn't know I could boost. Let's try the boost here. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. The It's already happening. It's not already happening. Please. It's okay.
This game is a homage to a
Oh my
film
god.
that came out in
No.
2002, Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
I wish you had stayed mysterious.
Games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have a lot to say about polished products. You... Okay. Okay. No, no, no. Just boost. Just gotta punch yourself out. Okay. No, no, no. I was up at the house. No. Magnifique. I'm the king of this castle. Oh, what are you complaining about, Pot Man? Don't panic. It's when you flail yourself that you fuck up. Oh, getting so much better. This is the perfect game. Expertly crafted. Oh, yeah. It rewards skills.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties.
So you rip the game off. You fucking hack.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
So you admit to your plagiarism. How nice. Once all this is over, watch a speed run. That would be amazing. Oh, speed run tactics. Who needs them? I already got them.
Oof, sorry about that.
He's not sorry at all. If he was sorry, he wouldn't even have a voice line for that instance. He anticipated it. There's just certain rules. What is all this crap that is just piled up? If this was like a foot longer, I could properly shove it up his ass. No, it's all about getting over it. It's all about getting over that man's ego and how he totally ripped this game off, and he confessed it right in the first, like, 5 minutes of the game. When the authors of Sexy Hiking said, hey, we're going to be suing you because you totally ripped off our game, he said, get over it. Oh, Maj my ass. It's a Sexy Hiking clone. Oh, who's back? My God! Longer! This is not acceptable. Fuck, I'm climbing back the other way. No. No, I want to go back to the beginning of the game before I even knew what was happening. Get me out of here. Okay. PUBG is going to sue this game. It should. It has a man character. It's definitely one of their copyrighted properties. It's got a hammer. It's got a pot. Snoop Dogg is going to sue this game for having pot in it. Because Snoop Dogg is the inventor of pot. He's his own best customer. There we go. There we go. It's all about breathing. It's been a long time since I played a stupid game. It's been far too long. No, no! It's a good thing I don't care about losing progress that much. It's going fine. Because I'm just flailing myself. Just like every date I've ever been on. Come on! Oh, why can't he talk more so I can learn to imitate him? Ooh! Perfect! I'm so glad I'm playing this instead of Bad Rats. Or am I? This is from the same guy. He just doesn't want to admit it. He's too afraid to admit it. You know what? Hold on. I'm panicking because I'm getting angry. That's not what you want to do. You want to push your anger aside. If you can just calm your mind, get into that Zen state. Ooh! That should have been some fall damage there. This guy doesn't even have any legs. He's just a torso. Torso boy, come on. You've got it. This is Hercules. Hercules is like 13th labor. Beat this game. Ooh, I can like pogo stick. That's fun. That's the most fun I've had in this game so far. The spoon, it does not exist. Whoa! Now that's some momentum, baby! This guy is so freakishly strong. It's like you have one big leg. Concentrate. Oh, please! It's bad enough that I feel that way, but the character himself has to go, ugh! So judgmental. This is some real character. Man, if you had told people in, like, 1984 that video games would become to this, they would say, what a masterpiece. What a goddamn masterpiece.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Ah!
The thing we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I don't think she meant for her quote to be used in this way. This plagiarizing motherfucker. Devil May Cry 5 is canceled, guys. This is the real thing that makes me want to pull a fucking devil trigger in my mouth. Ah. But it's all about the struggle, baby. It's all about the patience. It's not about the setbacks. It's about the towering heights of victory. No! There it is. There it is. And there I go. Slowly aim and push. It's like learning to walk. It's like learning to walk while someone kicks you. And you can put that on the review. That's my review of this game. This is why I review games for a living, clearly. This is Minecraft without... This is Minecraft from hell. This is Bubsy 3D without 3D graphics. This is Portal without good. There it is. No. Yeah, I got it.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
No.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your
Fuck
reach
off.
and your strength, trying to find a way up and over.
Fuck off.
There's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
Fuck off.
Most obstacles in video game
No!
worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
You cognitive...
Obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder.
Oh, come off
Imaginary
it.
Mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
When I originally played Superman 64, I thought, man, maybe this game is really shittily designed, but then I realized that me as the player, I'm not literally Superman. And it's only when you feel like Superman that you can play a game that makes you feel like Superman, because it takes a Superman to be a superhero. Fuck all video games. I get the message that this person is saying. I'm just trash at this game. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. This guy is so fucking condescending. No, no. Between a rock.
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the road feeling bad.
What the fuck?
Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. And I ain't going to be treated this way.
This man is Satan. I'm gonna kill him!
Down in the jail on my knees.
I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him!
Down in jail on my knees. And I ain't going to be treated this way.
Solgren really needs to patch this song out. I like cornbread, you bastards! Mmm. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Fuck Solgren.
$10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet.
What? I gotta stop this music.
Shoe fits my feet.
No.
And I ain't going to be treated
No, fuck you.
going where the weather suits my clothes.
Fuck this American motherfucking trash music. Oh my god, your banjo blast. This is what we get. This is the American tradition, really. This is the real face of our nation, is Odelay EU. There's the Grand Masters. There's the Grand Masters of music and thought and philosophy. And this is what we get. We get this is what our system produces. Oh, I'll get over the... And it's just as easy as that. It's just as easy as that. What can I say? Trash can, look. Hey, I can actually hang on to the trash can. Ah. Pot man is thought man. I'd believe it. What if this hammer just broke right before we were in the final area? You know? What if that was the thing you could do? Like, you see that finish line and the hammer fucking breaks and you can't do it. Oh my god! There it is. No! No! Kids, let this be a lesson to you. Going down is always easier than going up. So go down on your dreams, please. While grunting. You pickled motherfucker. I want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear what this man has to say. I need to hear the game developer's wonderful voice again. So I'm coming for him. Where is he? Come on, buddy. No. Focus.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Into each life, some rain must fall, but too much is fallen in mine. Into each heart, some fear must come. Oh, God. It's okay. This reminds me of a quote from God of War. Not the new one, don't worry. Again, no spoilers. This reminds me of a quote from the legendary video game God of War 1.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. What's the deal? C.S. Lewis.
No, the fuck you, C.S. Lewis. That was Kratos that said that. I'll take it. What I was actually going to say was, I set out to make you a great warrior, and we succeeded. Fucking hell. That C.S. Lewis quote literally was perfect. I love it. This is the best thing that's ever happened. No!
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Oh, Shakespeare. You silly Billy. If he could only see what I was doing now.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better.
Fuck you.
But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
You can't twist Lincoln, the great emancipator. God. How dare you... You might stand on the shoulder of giants, but you, sir, are a gnat, a fly, besmirching classic literature and thought. You don't drop a Shakespeare quote on an English major, you motherfucker. You haven't even ever read Shakespeare. I can guarantee you, this man has never read a single word of Shakespeare that wasn't on a Wiki's quote page. We get it, you vape! Shut up! Focus. You know, I used to be in a voice class, and I would have to recite a scene from Henry the Fourth, I believe it was, and it went something along the lines. This was when Henry was right before the epic battle with all of his friends. King Henry would dress up like a regular citizen, a regular army soldier, and he walked among his troops to get the lay of the land. I can't fucking think with this music. Through the steaming night. That, the wife killer one. Or maybe it wasn't Henry the Fourth. There's a lot of Henry plays in Shakespeare. Hold on. You know, I'm tempted to go get my notes. I'm tempted to go get my fucking school notes. No. Not having that. Who's getting the hang of this shit? Not me. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Through the darkest hour and stormy nights. Just know that Shakespeare wrote not just smart shit for smart-ass people, but he had a lot of fart jokes and stuff, too. because Shakespeare knew that it wasn't just rich people coming to see his shit. There were common folks who like a good pie in the face. And that's why Shakespeare is so good. Okay. Yes, because you see, the way that the Globe Theatre in England was structured, there would be the rich people up in the top, in the nosebleed seats, that would get a really good view of the set. But then you'd have all the poor people. The poor people would, for $1, or for a very cheap amount, they would get a beer and they would get a standing spot in the play section. You'd be on the ground level, so you'd be looking up. Look up the Globe Theatre, by the way. That'll give you a more clear picture than what I'm describing. But basically, the uneducated masses who were drunk and would usually throw furniture at the stage if plays were going badly, got really bored of politics and stuff. The politics are there for the rich snobs up in the expensive seats. But Shakespeare knew his audience and said, you know what? If I don't include a funny clown or the occasional shit joke, no one's going to pay attention and I'm going to lose half my audience. So that's why... No! Okay. That's why you get stuff like,
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
how dare you? I don't even care. I don't even care that I'm back down here. I care that this motherfucker... Yes, Adam Sandler is Shakespeare's heir. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the name of the play. Hold on. Let me get my Shakespeare. One sec. Where are you? My treasured Shakespeare. Fuck. There it is. Ah! Whatever. You've made me do it. You made me do it, game. I dumped all my books over, and I went and I got my complete collection of Shakespeare's plays. What was the name? What was the name? Not the Tempest. Oh, the Tempest is fun. Oh, As You Like It, that's fun. Twelfth Night, that's full of lesbians. Lesbians that get turned into men so they can marry. It's great. Where's that one, though? Where's his most... Titus Andronicus! Let me tell you about Titus Andronicus. I just needed to remember the title. Titus Andronicus is the most violent Shakespeare play of them all. And let me tell you how it begins. Let's do a little bit of literary stuff, because this is my jam, okay? And you'll like this. If you like seeing me suffer, you'll enjoy hearing about Titus. So let's see. So Titus is an old Roman general who has just at the beginning of this book conquered the Goths. He has taken the Queen of the Goths and her sons, her 3 sons, and he says, look, you guys were our enemies, we've captured you honorably, but I'm going to need to kill your oldest son because you fucked up and you fucked with the Roman Empire, so I'm going to kill your son. And the queen goes, look, please don't kill my son. Look, you can kill me. Shut the fuck up, you...
Grief is an interval between 2 moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between 2 wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
You're the prick. So he said to the Goth lady, sorry, I gotta kill your son. It's Roman law, which has been up for debate by historians if it actually was Roman law or not, whatever. Shakespeare is famous for his historical inaccuracies just to make a better play, as we all are. And then, through a series of events, there comes a new emperor.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
Don't you ever quote William. Do you even know the red wheelbarrow, you motherfucker? Oh my god. Oh my, I am so incensed by this. You know what? I encourage every single motherfucker out there right now, go read the Red Wheelbarrow. It is 4 sentences long. It's a poem by William Carlos Williams. Oh my god. Anyway, Titus's emperor gets dethroned, and now a new emperor must be named, one of his sons, and they get the little piss ant Loki's son. And guess what that guy does? He marries the Queen of the Goths, who is now the Empress of Titus's empire. And she says, you know what? Fuck Titus. I'm gonna fuck with him so bad now. Because I can, because I'm the Empress. So you know what she does? Do you know what this woman does? She has her remaining 2 sons go to Titus's daughter, Tamora, and they rape her, cut off her hands, cut out her tongue, and they say, look, you can never tell anybody because our mom's the Empress, and if you tell anybody, we're going to fuck with you so bad. And through a series of more events, she actually does manage to tell her father, look, it was the 2 Empresses' sons that did this to me. And so, now, what do you think Titus Andronicus does to make things right? What he does is he goes to the sons, finds them, kidnaps them, kills them, drains all their blood, and bakes their flesh and blood into a pie, into a couple pies, and he feeds it to the new emperor and the mother, the Empress. This is Shakespeare, folks. This is the Shakespeare people don't want you to know. Shakespeare was a sick motherfucker when he wanted to be. It was hardcore. People don't talk about Titus Andronicus. They talk about Romeo and Juliet and all this stuff, but Titus goes hard. There we go. Oh, and by the way, the Empress had been having an affair with one of her guards, and he is probably the best character I've ever seen, because he's a villain, he knows he's a villain, and at the very end of his life, when they're going to hang him, he says, "The only deed I regret is any good deed I might have once done." And it's so bad ass. But now we got this calming music. I'm blind to the strat, eh? That's because I've gone blind with anger. But I need to get over it. There we go. Now I feel better.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been John Greenleaf Whittier.
Allow me to share with you another literary thing. This is really short. This is the shortest sad story ever done. Ernest Hemingway was once asked by a reader if he could attempt to write a sad story with only, I believe it was 6 letters, or 6 words, rather. 6 words. What is the saddest story you can come up with with 6 words.
If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
The saddest story ever written in 6 words is the following. For sale. Baby's shoes never worn. That is Ernest Hemingway. Pogo up. Pogo up. It's okay. You see, now, I'm barely even paying attention to the video game. The video game is completely secondary to this man that I'm learning more and more about. This game developer. Stop. You're flailing the mouse around. Let's do what he says. Let's do what the mighty Cuck says. And boop. I don't think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I don't think it's Somberator. Somberator. Kukak. Kukak. There we go. Trash. Utter trash. Thank you, Barrel. Thank you, Barrel. Why is this barrel so helpful? No! What is with all these southern songs? Why does he like the South so much? Ah! Please. Let's not get melancholic. Let's just jam ourselves up. There it is. The sound effects make it better. This makes me feel like Christmas for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not tired. There it is. I have no regrets. Because regret is simply the beginning of one's own identity. J.K. Rowling. I don't know. I have to readjust my mouse. Dun dun dun. I missed the banjo music. What other fun stuff has Shakespeare done? Well, there's of course Hamlet. Hamlet's really fun. If you've seen The Lion King, you know Hamlet. The whole murder of one's father. Although that one is interesting because Hamlet's girlfriend goes completely insane and throws herself in a river. Just like how I'm about to. She goes, hey, nonny, nonny, hey. With a who and a hey. Hey, nonny, nonny, hey. What else? Oh, I believe Henry VI? Henry VI gets a fire poker shoved up his ass and he dies from it. What else? There's a lot of violent deaths in Shakespeare's stuff. What else? People get buried alive. For those of you that remember the classic Shakespeare part where the guy's holding the skull and goes, poor Yorick of cheerful age and time. That is Hamlet lamenting his dead clown. Because as a child, this drunken clown guy would amuse him, and he died, and they happen to be digging up his grave. So it's not his, like, best friend. A lot of people seem to think that Hamlet, for some reason, is mourning the death of his best friend, when really it's the death of his own childhood happiness and innocence when his father and mother were still alive, before his uncle killed his father and married his fucking sister-in-law. It's more of a lamentation. Good old King of Denmark. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that fire poker that was shoved up Henry VI's ass was on fire. It wasn't just a fire poker. It was like a brand that got shoved up his ass. Because Henry was enamored with one of his courtsmen. I forget his name. God, I forget his name. Oh, God damn it. Get in the book. Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear's good, Winter Tale, Taming of the Shrew. Where is Henry? Henry VI. What's his name? No. I need to see what his name is. I'm gonna go mad if I don't remember what his fucking name is. Richard... King Humphrey. No, I don't think it's the 6th. Maybe it's the 8th. Or is it even Henry? King Henry VI. That's a lot. Duke of Gloucester. God damn it. Oh my God, I forgot about King Richard III. if you want a villain, if you want the best Shakespeare villain, go read King Richard III, because King Richard III kills a man and then at his funeral seduces the man's wife and he even admits that he killed the husband, and he is so charming and evil that he seduces the wife and she falls in love with him. He's just like, poor stupid woman. So easily charmed.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Dun, 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 dun. King Richard III is also the guy who said, a horse, my kingdom for a horse, because he's losing a battle that he will inevitably die in, and he is really frustrated that the fucking people don't have a horse for him. And so he goes, my horse, a kingdom for my horse. My kingdom for getting up this wall. Don't panic. You're never going back down to the bottom again. Tell yourself that. Convince yourself. Pogo! Oh my God. We did it. No, you don't, you motherfucker.
Now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world.
Yeah, it happens.
And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
Yes, it has. Go see
The
Steam.
objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made.
They are.
Though a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they
Fight the
transform into-
power!
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more revenue into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
Lingua
You can build
franca.
culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
You see now, what our dear Bennett here... Wait, is it Bennett? Yeah, Bennett. What our dear Bennett here seems to misunderstand is the fact that all of these classics that we have, the classical music, the classical plays and all that aren't trash, these are merely things that have risen to the surface. Because the shitty things in history were not recorded. They were lost to time. But now, with the benefit of the internet, things can be recorded, spread, all of that stuff, and cataloged forever. What are you awking
I
about?
don't hate the player. hate the game. Iced tea.
Iced tea indeed. No. Oh my god, I see what he wants from me. No, Bennett! Bennett, you fucking asshole. I see what you're gonna do. And I know what you want from me, and I know what's gonna happen if I fuck this up. Because I'm going over the cliff again. It's gonna drop me all the way to the bottom. No, I don't mean this bottom either. I mean the real bottom. The bottom at the bottom of the mountain. I can't allow that to happen. I won't allow that to happen. I'm so afraid.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand.
No. I am come to oblivion. And I stared into the jaws of oblivion. I did it! Yay! Kegs now.
There's 3D models of breakfast.
No!
Fanfic novels.
No!
Magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups. Car crash, epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Fuck! Oh, this is it. I don't know what he was talking about. I did it!
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile.
Shut up!
Out of sight.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up and let me hit that kid!
Sweet silent thought. I summon up remembrance of things past.
No!
Old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare. Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
The Shakespeare put me over the edge, you fucking ass dick. Shakespeare is now my trigger word. It's not GG. We just gotta get over it.
She smiled in defeat with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
Yes, we will do Stanley Parable for like 10 minutes after this. I'm just getting back up to the sky. I promised Stanley Parable, and we're doing Stanley Parable. I'm getting up there. Stop. Fuck. There. Got the hang of it. This part is the most annoying shit. I'm trying to pogo. There it is. If I can grab onto that, it's fine. I never wanted to go back there again. I promised myself I would never go back down there again, but then they had to do the bottomless pit thing. Oh, but it did have a bottom. What am I saying? Of course it had a bottom. I went to the bottom. You know when some people say I've been to the mountaintop and they refer to it as like a religious experience? I've been to the basin. I've been there. I've seen the horrors. This is, you know what this is? This is the video game simulator for if you were working on a homework assignment that was 15 pages long and you didn't hit save the whole time and now you have to start back from the very fucking beginning. That's what this game is. This is it. They captured that feeling in a video game. And it's this. It's a Word document that you can never recover
Failure
from.
here is a metaphor. To learn for what, please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Why do we go from jazz to banjos? You know what? The next time we come down to this bottom feeding place, we're going to the Stanley Parable for like at least half an hour. Get over it. Anon. You know I love you, right? You know I love you, Anon. This is weirdly feeling better. Momentum. No. This is... It's so devious. This is the most evil game I have ever played.
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
There we go. Okay, that was funny. Oh, look, you can continue. I want to see, where does it actually continue you from? Where you left off. Okay. All you can really do is laugh. Let's go. I got pretty far, though. I got pretty darn far. And so, to end out the stream for today, we will begin the Stanley Parable.